Right, so this is going to be Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and as well a Pisces Rising weekly general tarot reading February 1st up until February 7th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me, guys, or taking my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below. And there you're going to find a link to my website from which you can view and as well purchase either of these services. So with that being said, let's jump straight away into the Pisces reading. And the very first card we do have for you guys, that is going to be the Seven of Wands. Moving next, that will be the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Emperor card. Afterwards, what we do have is going to be the Nine of Wands. And at the end, that is to be the Two of Pentacles. Oof. Oh my God, it kind of looks like a battlefield here. It truly is. So right at the start of the week here with this Seven of Wands that we do have, you and what you do and what you are in is going to be addressed by an enemies straight away said, okay? Your, for example, relationship is to be addressed, your performance at work is to be addressed, or performance in relationship straight away is to be addressed, okay, and criticized, that is. You know, your how you deal as a friend is going to be addressed. And generally, you are going to be set under, say, scrutiny here at the start of the week, and this will come from exterior influence. Okay, these are people that are either jealous or they simply doesn't want you where you are. And so there addresses the leaks or how can I say, the flaws into your performance with hope that, say, your boss is going to demote you or fire you, your girlfriend or a boyfriend is going to leave you, or at the very least is going to cause a lot of tantrum into your relationship. You know, your friendships are going to fall apart. These are just unwishful thinking people of you. These are just people that doesn't want to see you happy, and unfortunately you will have to deal with such kind of an individuals throughout this week. So with the Seven of Wands, the guidance of the card really, it is that whenever you are challenged, taunted, or addressed, you have to address back immediately. You have to answer the challenge straight away. You know, you have to how can I say, attend to the taunt. And as well, you have to disprove fallacies should fallacy be spread about you. I can give you an example of it. Say you are applying for a new position, new job, because you have left a company that's the company doesn't wanted you to leave, you know, and your future boss is calling to that company asking what is your performance, and they straight away lie that you are unprofessional and so on and so forth. So these things have to be addressed immediately. Or that you are not loyal in terms of relationships, and these kind of fallacies and straight away lies that are to be addressed to you and to your performance. So this week is going to be imperative that you do keep your domain in check and you do not lose focus upon your possessions and guard them with everything you got. Now, right after this reveal of enemies and adversaries, of antagonists in your life, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the moment where, well, it's actually a good card that comes up for you, Pisces, because this is the moment where you are saying to yourself, okay, wait a minute. So some of these people, true, I mean, or influences, true, they are really threatening, how can I say, threatening enterprises, right? They're really something I need to address. But there are those which are very puny in their approach. There are those that are not going to serve you or are not going to cause any damage whatsoever. So here it is your deliberation with the Seven of Pentacles. Whom of these people or whom of those influences you are going to address with the full force you are capable at, okay? And throw all of your resources into that direction instead of being scattered around. As well, the Seven of Pentacles is a positive one, because instead of panic when the adversaries are revealed to you, Pisces, you are going to remain or regain your calmness. You are going to regain your or maintain your cool. And while some people would have be very stressed about the thing, you know, and while some people could have taken kind of like straight away irrational decisions of how to deal with the situation, that is not going to be you this time around. And with the Seven of Pentacles, with the time you're going to give to yourself to think about it in a clear head and you know, as well calmly, you are going to know exactly how to answer to these challenges. You will know exactly how to hit where it hurts the most. And right after that, it is what you do. Here, the Emperor. So I'm explaining that into my tarot classes, but the Emperor also can be a very warmongery person, or rather, like they can present a very, very warmongery nature. And that is the answer to the taunt, that is the answer to the challenge, and you will be merciless. It is the word that I am searching for. With the Emperor, the full control you do have, the determination, the stability that you are sitting on, it's going to befall upon those adversaries, and they will not know what hit them at that point, okay? So this card, it is serving as your answer to those challenges here, and totally annihilating the competition and annihilating the enemies out there, and also serves as a mark where you are regaining control over your life. You are regaining control over your career. You are regaining control over your relationship to such a state that there will be no longer such a drastic downs, right? There could be ups, but there won't be any such drastic downs that you are to experience. And with the Emperor as well, you are to establish some kind of I don't want to say routine, but it's just the structure of your future in regards to these enterprises where the adversaries are appearing is going to become so much into your control that no more adversaries are going to find an angle or a point where they can simply attack you from. And right after this regain of control, that is going to be the Nine of Wands. And based on these new structures here, the Nine of Wands points that you are going to start reshaping, you know, your work, for example, or your relationship in a way that is going to serve you best. For the Nine of Wands, it is the card pointing that while you start making you know, those conscious changes that are completely correlating with the new reality or with the new routine, with the new life, that is. And as a conscious changes, it means that you do have a total control over those changes. You know, you like your desk in a certain way, that is how it's going to be. You like your desk in another way, that is how it's going to be. You like to have one daily schedule, that's fine. You want to change it, that is totally fine as well. Nine of Wands also could point to the bondage of the opposites as well. That is displayed into the Aleister Crowley representation of Nine of Wands. And should that be the case, then I have to go back with the previous cards and revisit them as a love triangle. you know, because if you do have a suitor here, the Seven of Wands, it could be that third party which is trying to part you off your suitor, spreading lies about you. And here, as you do make your point, you know how to react and you regain control over it. This Nine of Wands, it is now the bondage in between you and that suitor. So the third party will stand no chance against you, but that is only if you are ready to jump into action. Whenever the time comes, you are going to feel it. And also you do not act emotionally to the situation, but rather you do take your time to think about it and to address it appropriately. And the last card that we do have for you, Pisces, that is to be the Two of Pentacles. And this is pretty much a bit unrelated, to be frank, with what you are to experience throughout the week, because the Two of Pentacles kind of points that as it is the fallout of this experience. And as the fallout, it is a state where you're going to realize that nothing is promised to anybody. Tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. Marriage isn't promised to anybody. Even if you are in one, you know, your career isn't promised to anybody. And you know, you cannot stay with the same perspective always as the thing progresses and moves forward. You, at certain points, you know, you have to adapt your perspectives and accept realities as well as the situation changes. And it is just the follow-up here says that you, Pisces, are going to become way more agile to the formation of the situation into the future. I don't know how to describe it in another way. It is like instead of sticking with your old ways, you will be able to adapt your ways on a fly as the situation changes, just through that realization that, you know, concepts are worth something for the time being, but when the situation changes, you have to readopt new concepts and new understanding of it. And yeah, as a follow-up, you will become very adaptable in regards to either your career, your relationship, or in general, you are going to become adaptable to the situations presented to you. And you will be able to use and also make the most out of them. So it's a reading where you will have a big challenge to overcome, but the win of it is gonna feel so sweet, or rather like it's gonna taste so sweet. And also a very valuable lesson from you is to be learned from it, because it's one thing to hear it from me, but it's completely another thing to experience it. And a person learns from experiences far better than learns from textbooks, conversations, and so on and so forth. So that being said, Pisces, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.